turns out that October the 1st is World Chocolate and Cocoa Day, or World Cocoa and Chocolate Day. One out of the two. I think it's cocoa and chocolate. Anyway, we didn't know that much about cocoa or chocolate. Besides, cocoa is make chocolate and chocolate tastes nice. It's brown and girls like it, so you buy it for girls. So to get some more insight, we came up to UAE to find out exactly where is the scene, why are cocoa and chocolate day, and check out some of the innovations around it, right? So join us now as we go and check it out. We go eat our food too. Hi Isabel, could you tell us, my name is Quincy. That's bad manners, that's bad manners. My name is Quincy. That is Bedawi.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Could you tell us about your product?
Yes, I can. We make totally local chocolates from the bean. My brother has an estate in Rancho Quemado, which is deep south Trinidad, for you all who don't know. And we get the beans fermented and dried already from the estate, and we roast them, shell, grind, and refine it into dark chocolate. We do dark, milk, white, and we make a variety of products from that base chocolate. And it's all about our Cocoa Bell is really all about what it is to be Trinidadian, about local pride, and we really try to focus on that with our products. All of our products are inspired by what we like to eat and how we like to eat things. So that's really it's so that people who are visiting the country can get a taste of who we are, of our story, and that we as locals can take this product away and share our story. So.
That's interesting. Give me an example.
Okay, for example, I have a chocolate that's made with pineapple and shadow benny, which is inspired by, going to the beach and picking up a bag of pineapple chow. So not many people would know that if you're not a Trinidadian, Tobagonian, you wouldn't really know what that is. So that's something when you taste it, it's like, oh, this, if you're a Trinidadian living in another country and somebody brings that to you, like, oh, this takes me back. We have one that's made with tamarind, mango pepper, passion fruits, guava. So each of them have their little combinations, and the way I do it, like I do the sorrel one with clove and cinnamon, because that's how we make our sorrel at Christmas, with those spices. So, other countries that grow sorrel may not do the same thing with it, but that's how we do it. So that's how I like to. That's what I like to put into the chocolate. So
that's nice. It doesn't take me back only. It takes me back, but it takes me forward because I never had a chocolate with shadow benny in it.
Well, you want to try one?
But of course.
So this one is called Mermaid's Kiss. It's like a maracas mermaid kiss, if you will. So it has pineapple, shadow benny, and a little salt as well. So you feel like you've been kissed by a mermaid. Yes. Well, you tell me.
Yeah, no, I had to put the mic by my mouth, but I don't know what to say. That's why I didn't put it. Different though. Nice though. Yeah, the aftertaste of the pineapple. I can't tell that it's shadow benny. I just getting like a little spicy note. Not what I expected, but real nice though. Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Okay, no problem. Good to meet you.
Same here.
Okay.
All right. This is Cafe Mariposa, right? The only thing I know about Cafe Mariposa is everything. But I don't think all I know. I don't think all I recognize yet. So, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
And what you all doing here today that is magnificent from Cafe Mariposa?
Today we are sharing our chocolate-filled chicken stuffed with herbs and we roasted, we call it pollo rosada en cacao. We also are promoting our chocolate pancha creme with bits of chocolate in it to die for. And we have a cake that is gluten-free, made with things like breadfruit, things from the cocoa estate, like breadfruit and avocado and any kind of fruit that you can put in something that will give you a delightful sort of delicate flavor. And this cake is almost like a mousse, but the base has almonds and cocoa nibs. So you're getting the delicate softness at the top and you're getting the crunch at the base. Now, that's like magnificent.
Tell me about that brand. This is the first time I'm seeing that name.
Torriben is a contraction of our parents' names. And it is named in honor of our parents, the chocolate that we are making, which is to show that, we respect what they did for us and we want to move it to another level. And we only got our labels this year, our wrappers, in about February. So this is not yet out on the market, but it is something to start looking for. 70% dark, lovely fruity flavor from Lopino Valley. The beans of Lopino Valley, you either get fruity, nutty, or almost like a perfume. And so that the perfume one, when you put it on your tongue, it almost evaporates. It makes you kind of high, but it is wonderful. So you can almost profile Lopino's flavor. And we are the first people to make chocolate in Lopino, and we really want people to understand that this can be done in Trinidad. Our own people are training us at UE, and take it and make it into something larger. Make Trinidad a true chocolate destination. We have the best flavor in the world after all, and we really need to be doing something more with it than just selling it to somebody else who's selling it back to us.
We're here with Mr. Fojo of
Fojo Design and Develop and Fojo 3D Printing.
Right? And he's going to tell us about his piece of innovation relating to cocoa.
All right, well, so what we have on display here today is a very inexpensive $10,000 home printer. Now, so 3D printing is the fastest growing technology now in the world. It's actually growing at 100% per year. And it's a multi-purpose, so you can actually get into any business in the world. You could do glasses, jewelry, fashion, shoes, practical things like vases or brackets. But we're here today to talk about chocolate and cocoa, right? So we can actually use this machine in the field of the cocoa industry by making molds, so that any small chocolate maker can buy one of these machines and they can make any kind of mold that their mind can conceive of. Now this is the first time in history, I can look into the camera? Right, okay. So this is the first time in history where you can use the words mass customization, because it used to be mass production or it's customization. But now for the first time in history, we can make things very quickly. So molds that used to take weeks to make and they used to cost several $1,000s, we can make in a few hours, like 4 or 5 hours, and for a few $100s. So this now puts it into a whole new world where a small chocolate maker gets a little gig to make chocolates for like a wedding, and they need 200 chocolates, and we can download from the web something that the couple likes, or we can custom design. We can even scan the couple's faces, so you get 2 faces, and we can put their name. We can say congratulations, David and Lorna, and make it like a beautiful custom chocolate, and then we can make 200 for them. And because it's such a low-cost technology, it makes sense to do it for that one time, and then they can keep the mold and they can make a sign of it, so we can actually make it into like a sort of permanent 3D medallion that they can put on the wall. So so for like a very low cost, they can get custom chocolates. So a lot of these small chocolatiers can make chocolates for small batches that they never could before.
Hello, nice to meet you.
And you? You also?
I assume you're an artist.
I am.
And what type of art do you do?
This is China painting. Another word is ceramic texture, which you fire in a kiln. It's not at all what watercolor and oil do. This is an art where chemistry is involved. And the firing is what brings this beautiful sheen with the material used. So it's really ceramic tile fired, and then the wood is very local from Trinidad, which is mahogany teak, the local, very good, done by a factory. And this is something I've done for quite a few years.
The work looks very nice. I assume that you are inspired by cocoa.
Oh yes, because I always was ahead of time many moons ago when I came from Switzerland. I've always seen what others didn't see. A simple thing like this, people didn't realize this is what holds the coconut when they're growing. And there were many things taken for granted. What is she picking up on the beaches all the time? And this really how I absorbed all the local stuff. Staying in the country, being with cocoa tree, it never left me. And then luck have it that I started to be known, who I was working for myself. People wanted my design in their shop. And then the cocoa board started to open their doors to make chocolates 10 years ago or so. And they found out that there was someone who could paint cocoa on tile, and the relationship became quite serious, you know? But I personally have a cocoa tree, and having 1 year about 50 pods gave me the incentive to learn how to make chocolate. And my husband is local, so he worked in cocoa field when he was a young boy. And that blended, the idea of integrating the cocoa. Yes, yes.
And most importantly, what do you call such a lovely and talented artist by name?
Lorenza Gagliardi Robinson.
Nice to meet you.
And you too. I'm glad I spoke with you. Thank you so much.
Same here.
And good luck with your programs.
Thanks. Same to you.
Thank you.
We're in a cocoa and chocolate symposium scene. Amara Organics. How so?
Well, as part of Amara Organics body product range, we do a cocoa and chocolate inspired line, and we call it our cocoa and chocolate spa line. So we use high quality Trinitario cocoa and chocolate, and we infuse that in our formulations. So we've come up with 3 different soaps, 2 lip butters, and a body scrub thus far.
Excuse again, the what cocoa?
Trinitario cocoa. It's one of the specialty cocoas that is grown in Trinidad and Tobago, that is indigenous to Trinidad and Tobago, and that's part of our branding, things that come from here, things that belong to us. And as such, that's why we deliberately chose to work along with a supplier for us to get that particular supplier of cocoa.
And well, I know you do a lot of research and a lot of background in terms of the type of ingredients and what they bring to the table. What does the cocoa bring to the table in terms of, your scene?
In terms of skincare, cocoa has a very high moisturizing content. Dark chocolate especially, research has shown that the riboflavonoids can help with UV protection of the skin. It also is there's an anti-aging property to it. So we have explored that and decided to try it in our skincare products, and those are the 2 major benefits.
That's good benefits. I think I need some for right here. Right, this part alone.
Just that part alone. Well, no problem, we could fix it up.
The rest could be that, but this part need to stay like 23, 24, that kind of.
Yeah, no problem. We could help you out there. Yeah, we could help you out there.
All right. Which one is your best seller, by the way?
At the moment, our dark chocolate, which is completely sold out right now. the dark chocolate is the best one, primarily because of the cocoa nibs. We put cocoa nibs in the soap, and that adds an exfoliating quality to it. So it's scrubby and it's really nice on the skin, so you get that nice sensation and the smell of the chocolate and everything. So.
Yeah, no. And I'm telling you, we need to put some kind of barrier around here, because in a cocoa and chocolate scene, you pass and you smell this, your mind try and eat a soap or something. Your mind really try and eat a soap. Serious. I believe if you had any complaints about people putting it on and like the spouse or something try to eat them.
Nothing like that yet. Nothing.
Because it's dangerously close to that. It's smelling fantastic. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
But thanks for your time.
No problem. Thank you.